Yeah, what up, y'all? What up, what up, what up? We back. We're back, we're back, we're back. WrestleMania's over, so we back. Oh, man, Knicks Bulls. Part 3. Part 13. No, that's 13. My bad, I'm not bilingual. We're gonna get into this right now. Right now. Give it up for yourselves, y'all. If you are in here rocking with your boy for yet another play-by-play watch along with CK2K, give it up for your damn self. I appreciate y'all. Let's get into this. What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy CK2K. Welcome back to another play-by-play, man. We're here. I know I missed 3 games after decreeing that I was not going to take no more load management, but bro, I ain't going to lie to you. WrestleMania was too hard to pass up this year. It was, man. I know we had big games. And I ain't going to lie, after Thursday's game, even though we won it, after that Thursday game, and then we followed it up by stinking, but not making the comeback, I was irritated with the Knicks. So I was like, you know what? WrestleMania, we going to take this WrestleMania break before the playoff stretch. So here I am. We back. Confession made. But now we back in the swing of things. We have today's game. Then we got Boston coming up. Then we got somebody else. And then we end with Chicago for the 4th and final time of the season. So it's not over until it's over. And right now the standings are still very, very tight. I'm talking about it is close. The Cavaliers, who were once sitting pretty in the 3rd seed, bumped all the way down to the 5th. We're sitting at 4. And Milwaukee in 3rd, right? No, Milwaukee's in 2nd. Orlando is in 3rd. Let me get the standings up before I'm here guessing standings that ain't even true, bro. I'm here guessing standings that ain't even true. Hey, y'all, appreciate y'all for rocking me for yet another play-by-play. I'm going to get to the chat in a second. Let's get these intros out of the way first. Yeah, we in 4th, Cavs in 5th. And it is those Orlando Magic, who have the same record as us at 46 and 32, sitting in the 3rd seed. So every game counts, especially games like tonight against a lowly but fighting Chicago Bulls team that's sitting in 9th. I'm saying all this and you guys aren't even looking at the schedule. Now you are. So it's important, man. It's important that we beat the Bulls today. We cannot treat them like we did on Friday, where it was like a walk in the park. Because then we were the ones that got walked, bro. We were. So we need this one. Cavaliers, a game behind us. We're tied with Orlando Magic. So if the Knicks do what they have to do and win throughout the remainder of the season, barring some kind of nonsense against the Celtics, we should be able to snag that 3rd seed. And also, we're 4 games away from a 50 burger. JD is somewhere getting the grill ready. A lot on the line here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy CK2K. I am CK2K here, back with another play-by-play. And we are brought to you now by Sleeper. Ladies and gentlemen, Sleeper Fantasy is another way for you to do your fantasy sports. And I know the NBA season is about to end, but you can still start up a new fantasy league with the homies, get the fantasy going. And I am trying to get something in the works to start off with fantasy football. That's a ways away, but if we can get that done now, get some of y'all in there, should be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that. Sleeper Fantasy, link is in the description below. Yeah, very proud of it. Very happy with them. So shout out to Sleeper. But shout out to you guys, man. If I can find my damn chat, I'm so unprofessional. There we go. Daniel Barry Sports starting things off. He was the first one in the chat. So I see you, Daniel. J Rose, I see you. Daniel, I'm going to get this name right. Bozayor. I know I said it wrong, bro. You phonetically spelt it. I still got it wrong. K-Dot, I see you, homie. You're playing that survival mode music. Let's go. You know what time it is, man. Here early because my boy CK ain't believe Cody would finish the story. None of that talk, man. None of that talk. None of that adrenaline in my soul talking here. Nah, shout out to Cody Rhodes, bro. Shout out to Cody Rhodes. I'm so hyped for what the Tribal Chief got next, but shout out to Cody Rhodes, bro. I didn't go to WrestleMania, but went to Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania and was able to see The Rock and Cena. Yeah, Raw last night was box office, man. I mean, it was almost like a summed up version of what WrestleMania was. So that's still really dope. I hope you had a good time with that, Rick. Jealous, man. Jealous. Bulls, Boston, Nets, Bulls. It was the Nets. That's the team I was forgetting. Yes. So we need to do something incredible in these next 4 games. Get these Dubskis, get the 50 burger, and solidify the 3rd seed. I would love it. I would love it. Carlton, what's up? He said, salute CK, hope the squad kick them Bulls. Hey, CKJB, new name is the Golden Child. Spread it, let's go. Knicks. Wait, oh, Jalen Brunson. I thought you were talking about JD. I'm like, wait, why Jaden called the Golden Child, bro? Don't put that pressure on my man JD. Don't do that. Definitely need to get this dub indeed, right? The Rock is the GOAT. The GOAT. The one I see you. Another play-by-play. We here, bro. I hope we get second. I'd love to get second. Matter of fact, I would love for the Celtics to do their damn job and beat the Bucks tonight, but that's looking like it's not going to happen. The Celtics looking like they mailed it in after notching the 1st seed weeks ago. They're getting destroyed by Milwaukee. How close are we to that one? Let's check that one out. How close are we to Milwaukee? Are we, is that even still attainable? What are we looking at here? 47 and 31. Oh yeah, that's definitely, oh yeah. Oh yeah. If we win throughout, I truthfully believe that Milwaukee is gonna slip one of these games. I don't know what the rest of their schedule look like. Anything's possible, KG. Anything's possible. It's almost the top of the hour, which is the alleged time that our game against the Bulls is supposed to begin. But you know how schedules in the NBA works. These things never start on time. But that's all good. We here chopping it up until the game begins. Game Hunter, what's up, homie? Game Hunter, I was going to try and act like I didn't miss any time, but I had to make my confession about WrestleMania. I had to make my confession. Why we weren't here for the Bucks game. Why we weren't here for the Bulls game on Friday. I had to make my confession, man. I had to make my confession. You're checking in, CK. Let's finish this season strong. Amen, DeMario. Amen. Amen. One game at a time. Yep. 2K, but Steve, yeah, one game behind. Yep. Celtics could arrest their players Thursday. That would be great. The rest of this season is a very winnable season, but knowing the Celtics, they could try and troll us and still run their starters. That being said, there is a poll up right now for my YouTube watchers. What says you? Where do you think we end? Right now, second seed is winning. A lot of people truthfully believe that we can get the second seed at 45%, third seed 35%, fourth and fifth at 20%, and everyone has thrown away the keys to us dropping to sixth or below, which I think is statistically impossible at this point now. No, it's not. It's not. It's definitely not. It's definitely not. Anything can happen still. I think the furthest we can go down is the, oh yeah, we can go all the way down to 8. We can drop all the way down to 8 if the worst case scenario happens, for sure. So it's definitely not impossible yet. I would love second, but I chose third. I think my choice is third as well. I definitely think second is in the cards. But my problem with us getting second is that's too much faith and too much worry about what's going on with what's the name of that team? The Milwaukee Bucks. We have to put too much of our cards in their favor. So because of that, because it's something we can't control, I'm gonna solidly say third seed. But I do believe we can get this 50 burger, which means we have to win from now till the end of the season. If we win one game, we stay out of the play-in. Facts. It's all good, CK. Damian Priest is at the Yankees game showing off his title. I saw he was chopping it up with Aaron Judge. I saw that. That's a great collab, though. It makes sense. I know we got the New York thing going on with Priest, but their whole all rise for the Judgment Day thing and all rise Aaron Judge, you know, it works. It fits. Plus, we'd face the Sixers or something. Yeah, Sixers turning it around, man. I'm still not sure how I feel about the Sixers. I'm not entirely fearful of them, being that their main position is one of the positions I feel like we do a good job at defending, and that's the center, especially if we do it by a committee. But you just never know what you're going to get out of Tyrese Maxey in a playoff run. They had him in the booth too. Crazy. I swear Deuce is going to be John Starks, but just young. You mean Quentin Grimes, according to Stephen A. Smith, who ESPN is trying so hard to have people believe is our Knicks representative. Don't even know what our roster looked like. Bro, everything about that video sounded like he was making it up on the go, bro. I've been saying it for years. I cannot stand anything Stephen A. Smith does that have to do with the Knicks. Outside the Knicks, my hat goes off to Stephen A. Smith. My hat Stephen A. Smith has done a great job in his career with anything that does not have to do Knicks. When he turns on the Knicks fandom fakeness, that's when I'm like, yeah, I'm good, bro. That's when I check out. But anything else that he does, I mean, I got props for Stephen A. Smith. He's one of the only people I feel that way for. But when it comes to the Knicks, it's obvious that man getting that WWE type check where they're like, all right, you know, just sell up, do whatever you got to do, but, you know, do something dramatic for about the Knicks so we can get clicks, please. Thank you. And it's cringe. I don't like it. How are you, CK? You ready to get this win? I am, Ron G. I'm ready for the dub incoming today. By the way, shout out to Ron G, my member in the chat. Shout out to all my members. I saw Jay Rose in here earlier. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the support, man. If Knicks gets second, MVP Brunson should be a thing. MVP Brunson should be a thing right now. Jalen Brunson is 4th in the league in scoring, yo. 4th in the league in scoring. But he ain't gonna get the conversation. Right now, Jalen Brunson is in that I refuse to believe how great he is, but yet his stats are showing that he is really good, but I refuse to believe it because I just don't want to believe those things kind of thing when it comes to the mainstream media. Anyways, let me stop being salty. Let's check in. I think tonight's game is in Chicago. And then the finale will be in New York in Madison Square Garden. Let me double check here. I really hope with the new TV deal, even if I'm not able to to show you guys the Knicks game when we do these, I hope I'm at least able to do like audio. That'd be cool. I'd love to have at least the audio going. So then it'd be more of like a watch along. Because don't get me wrong, I love doing the play-by-play, but the thing is, we also have some goated people in the booth that represent the New York Knicks that do these play-by-plays. You know what I'm saying? How Perkins more of a Knicks fan and he from Texas, facts, and played for the Celtics, won championships with the Celtics. Like, it's because Kendrick Perkins just be talking ball. Facts about Stephen A. Smith. I'm just saying, like he's one of those guys where I don't just instantly downgrade to someone I can't listen to, because it's not the case. Outside of the Knicks, Stephen A. Smith is good at what he does. His debates are always on point. He does have facts when it comes to all kinds of sports, and I respect that. You know what I mean? He does do the work. But for whatever reason, when it comes to the team that he's supposedly a huge fan of, he's never right. Never. And I'm telling you, it's because ESPN is paying this man to be outrageous for clicks, because they know that the Knicks fan base are going to be one that's going to give them the clicks, because we're going to all react to anything he says. I can't stand it. Shout out to Kendrick Perkins. Oakley has been a dog for the Knicks this year. Great. Stephen A. Smith's in the chat. We found out who the one is this whole time. Stephen A. Smith. Glad to hey, appreciate you watching the channel, Stephen A. You had me going this entire time. I thought, had me going this entire time. I actually don't mind Colin Cowherd. Colin Cowherd is hit or miss for me. Football stuff, I'm cool. I can listen to him football, but when he talks basketball, anybody over there on Fox, I have a hard time with. I don't watch any sports shows anymore. If I'm getting any kind of content about sports, it's coming from social media. It's coming from creators like myself, like CPs, like Pee Wee the Plug, like Kenny Beecham, like it's coming from like people like us that are gonna be more real with their takes and have a better input. I don't do the whole ESPN Fox Sports. I don't do all that stuff anymore. The one, yeah, you almost got me. Well, hey, happy to have Stephen A. Smith in the chat. The one, happy. Stephen A. Smith for casuals and watch the, yeah, 100%, and it still works. I'll be watching Gilbert Arenas. A lot of people be hating on Gilbert Arenas' show. I don't look, man. If you know who Gilbert Arenas is, man, you gotta take it for what it is, bro. He's gonna say the crazy stuff, but sometimes he be spinning some things. It's like, it's pretty interesting. JJ Redick's one I like a lot. I like JJ Redick's pod a lot. I've said it 1,000 times. Probably my favorite NBA player podcast is easily Jeff Teague. Jeff Teague has my favorite one. Just because, this dude is a part of every historical NBA story. He was on the team that was against somebody or did something. He was there, or he was against the player, or played with the player that did something great. Every time he has a story to tell, he was a part of it. And it's like, that's crazy. And also, he doesn't play the political game. Like, he's straight up. Like, he just says it how it is. And I appreciate that. Like, what you gotta be afraid of? Not Draymond, K-Dot. Shut up. Definitely not Draymond. Even though, you know, Klay Thompson tried to, you know, humble him a little bit, but Klay Thompson was a little too nice about it today. It's crazy that smaller content creators are held more accountable than big name national TV guys. You know why though, Brandy? You know why we get held more accountable? Because we actually see and hear everything that is going on with our content as far as like the subscribers, as far as you guys. We pay more attention to it because we're smaller. You know what I mean? We see it more. It's more in our face. The other guys, they have that luxury of, because they're big, they can, if they know they said something crazy, they can just throw that take away and act like it never exists. We can't do that. To this day, I still get crazy people be commenting on my Frank Ntilikina and Emmanuel Mudiay videos. I can't run away from it. And I don't. I choose not to, because I felt like how I felt. So, you know, and I appreciate that though. And I like that. That's why I like what I do with this content. You know what I mean? I have a great time getting that. What I like to do is I like to give the news from my perspective, give my two cents on it, but I like to open the floor and make it more about you guys. That's why I'm always bringing it to you guys in the comment section on my videos, because I like to go through the comments and see what everyone else is thinking. Let you guys have a voice in the comments. You know what I mean? I enjoy that stuff, bro. CK, I need your music opinion. I'm a Cole fan. I don't want to talk. I choose to not talk about that today. I'm so disappointed. All of my rap favorites are slowly disappointing me year in and year out, bro. My two favorite rappers of all time. My two favorite rappers of all time are Kanye West and J. Cole. Now, we know the series of unfortunate events that Kanye West has gone through the last few years. I still like some of the music he's been dropping as of late, but, you know, it's just unfortunate that Kanye has turned into the figure that he is. So that's been hurting me. And then now J. Cole doing this. Now, mind you, as a Cole fan, you know, the battle rap, that's not his thing. You know, the talk, like, that's not his thing. He can do it. He can easily do it, but it's not his thing. But for him to go out there, tease some heat, because he shot a few like warning shots at K-Dot. In my opinion, I don't feel like he actually fully went at Kendrick Lamar in his song, but he did fire a little warning shots and even said that he was gonna drop a full song later, and then goes and like does what he did. I'm so disappointed, bro. So don't ask me. I'm going back to my R&B ways. I'm just gonna stick to R&B. I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna stay in my lane. Luckily, I wasn't a big R. Kelly fan, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm just gonna stay in my lane with my R&B, bro. I'm done. But you know what's not done? The beginning of Knicks versus the Bulls. Starting lineups are about to go off for the jump ball right now. We're glad to see OG Anunoby back in the rotation again for his third straight game, third straight game, right? He came back Friday against the Bulls and has been back since. So third straight game for OG Anunoby. I just realized that I still have the Heat's logo up, not the Bulls. So forgive me as Kobe White hits the first bucket of the game. And as beginner novice streamer CK quickly adjusts the stream. But look at OG Anunoby with the spin move into the layup. Love seeing that from OG Anunoby, and instantly drawing the turnover. Great start for the Knicks there defensively. I'm going to try and play-by-play through this while I edit the screen, so forgive me for that. Matter of fact, y'all can just look at my ugly face while we do that while I fix it. OG Anunoby going off the pick and drive for a dunk. This is what everybody wanted to see. Everybody wants to see OG Anunoby being aggressive, and he already has the Knicks going with a 4-point lead. Caruso, a lot of people were not concerned, but curious if Alex Caruso was going to make a return in this game, and we see that he does. Vucevic missing the open mid-range jumper. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Today's stream is brought to you by Sleeper. You see it right here. Link is also in the description below. Very first link. Join Sleeper. And your first time deposit, Sleeper will match you of anything up to $500. So join Sleeper Fantasy. It's really dope. I love the cosmetics of it. and I love how it works. So check it out. Link is in the description below. Kobe White with the drive, finding Javonte Green, who had his career best game against us after just immediately signing for the remainder of the season. And now he's out here looking like their #1 option since re-signing with the team. I say re-signing because he was there with them a few years back, and they brought him back here at the latter half of the season. But Jalen Brunson, the real number 11, you just a little shot at Mr. Kyrie Irving. You know, we heard the beefs today. Gets the bucket to fall. And it looks like the Bulls are going to call a timeout, and they do. The Knicks holding on to a 4-point lead, which gives CK enough time to get this damn score to work. All right, let's see. Shout out to everybody in chat, man. Give me 1 second. I'm not ignoring you. I'm literally fixing the score. Queens, yeah. What up, bro? What up, Queens? How you doing? I'm working on it, K Dot. I'm working on it. I was trying to multitask. I'm working on it. All right, scoreboard, property. Boom, boom. Look at that. Psh, perfection, bro. Gosh, I'm so good at this stuff. I'm such a good streamer. Oh, thank God I don't have to move the Knicks logo. We're in the right spot. What I do have to do, though, is fix the Bulls, because they're not the Heat. They're the Bulls. So put a little bull there. Come on. Hurry up. Where the hell is it? Sorry. What the hell's the bull? The hell did the bull go? Acting up? Are we good? You ready to stop acting up? Where you at, chat? Hit that refresh real quick. Let me see. I'm refreshing myself. I'm refreshing it myself. I hope it sent me right back into the same one, and hopefully not a brand new one. Yep, we're back. Yeah, we're back. Sorry about that, y'all. You know, me and OBS always be struggling, man. I don't know what happened just now, but here we are. And in my absence, we missed OG Anunoby hitting a 3. The Knicks playing aggressively defensively, but Isaiah Hartenstein right there gets the goaltending call, rewarding the Bulls with 2 more points. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't tell you what the hell just happened. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I have absolutely no idea what just happened. That was a new one for me in OBS. I have no idea what just happened. I have no idea. I have no explanation as to what just happened. But OG Anunoby dunks it down off of the break. Phenomenal finish for OG. Big shot. And Kobe White, who has had a great season, the possible most improved player of the year. Great drive there, but also good defense from Caruso, but they're going to call the foul on Caruso. Knicks up by 1. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I got to get the... Yes, I know it shows the Heat again. We're going to get the Bulls up here in a second. I couldn't tell you what's going on, y'all. I couldn't even tell you if I wanted to. I have no idea what's happening right now. Everything. What's that saying? What's Murphy's Law? Can somebody recite Murphy's Law in the chat? What could go wrong? What's Murphy's Law thing? I feel like I go through, you know, everybody hates Chris, bro. I feel like that'd be me on a regular basis, like for real. That's not the right button. This is the right button. Like I always be having the weirdest luck with the dumbest things, bro. Anyways, we should be good now. Did Brunson just... Oh, he made both free throws. I thought he missed them. I was about to get so upset. All right. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? I think we're good. Transition. 11-10 is not the score. It's 13-10 now. Floater up and no good by Brunson. Rebounded by the Bulls. Knicks up by 3, and we're back. Here we go. The Chicago Heat. CK, you 70 years old. Oh, you think so, right? You think so, right? Good pass in the break. Finished right by Dante DiVincenzo. puts the Knicks up by 5. Yeah, you would think I'm 70 years old. The thing is, I know what my tech is doing. I just don't know why it be doing it. That's the problem. And it only be doing it when my tech decides to go crazy when I go live. Every time. Everything else be fine. When I go live, everything want to go crazy. Wide open Dante DiVincenzo for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Bulls. And the Bulls love to play fast. And they're going to continue that way, especially with the likes of Lonzo Ball returning to this team next season, hopefully. But right now, the Bulls are still trying to find their identity. And the Bulls are still in the playoff hunt, as they are currently a play-in team at the 9th seed, 10th seed. So the Bulls aren't out of it just yet, even though the Knicks are looking to get their 50 or are looking to get 50 wins this season starting tonight. But once again, man, now that we're back and we're comfortable, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. 15-10 is the score. Good pass to Vucevic, who makes the bucket off the curl. 12-15 is the score. 6:30 remaining in the game. Don't worry, CK, me too. Yeah, man. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. Jalen Brunson looking for the screen from Isaiah Hartenstein, who allegedly is a bench player. No, if you ask Stephen A. Smith, but dunked down by Dante DiVincenzo off of the baseline jam. 17-12 is the score. DeMar DeRozan throwing up some nonsense, but gets the contact and the foul by OG Anunoby. Chat, what you guys think about OG Anunoby's mechanism holding his elbow together? Worried, not worried, confused? Like, when you see that, whatever it is he got on his elbow right now to keep his elbow from inflammating more and also keeping everything in place, does it worry you? Does it confuse you? What's your thoughts about it, man? What's up, Brandon? Yo, I appreciate you calling this the best play-by-play out there. But we had some problems early on in the stream. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on, but we here now. Everything seems to be fixed and in order now. But we had some rough goings earlier. Shout out to those over on Twitter as well. Oh, I finally found this Twitter chat. Does it work? The Twitter, looks like Twitter does have a chat. I don't know, bro. If people chat in that Twitter chat, I will make sure I try and check it. But I guess Twitter has a chat. The Twitter stream has a chat. News to me, bro. Mitchell Robinson, though, checking in for Isaiah Hartenstein. From Ragu to Riches. Need that shirt ASAP. That's actually a good one. That's a good one. What can go wrong will go wrong. That's Murphy's Law. That's what it is. And that is a perfect phrase for myself and everything I do. Brunson with the nice move. Turnaround, fadeaway, no good. Rebounded by Javonte Green. Yeah, man, the Knicks, for whatever reason, made Javonte Green look like a franchise player. Javon Carter here, Mr. Two-Tone is what I call him because he's always wearing two separate shoes, which I'm a fan of. Rebounded by Brunson. Knicks now in the break. One man to break down, but Javonte able to stay upright. Brunson with a risky pass. Knicks keep the ball. Floater by Hart, and floater goes down. Queens rolling his eyes, but the Knicks now take the 5-point lead, 19-14. Caruso trying to move the ball around. Javon Carter. We got Javonte Green and Javon Carter. A lot of Javons on the team, but all we need to know is Jalen Brunson as he drains the three-pointer in transition. The Knicks shooting solidly from the three-point line today, 2 for 3 so far. Javon Carter getting this one to go up and down. An open jumper for Javon. You don't want to see the Knicks giving up open jumpers that easily, man. That irritates me. But on the other side, Dante DiVincenzo continues to balloon his season 3-point record for the New York Knicks, making it more and more unattainable for the next one who wants to go after it. Steve Novak is itching to get back on the court to get that record. Mitchell Robinson almost losing the ball, gets it back. Gives it to Hart, excuse me. Hart finds Brunson. Brunson with the pump fake. Brunson has room. Brunson draws the foul. No good, but Brunson will go to the line. The free throw hunter himself gets the free throws, and he goes to the line for 2. You got it fixed. That's all that matters. Brandon, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. I really and truthfully do. Show he's willing to play through what he's dealing with. You talking about OG? Okay. I like that perspective. I like that perspective a lot. I like that perspective a lot. I really do. First free throw goes down for Brunson. 26-17 is the score. It would be, James. It would be. Especially with the nonsense we had to go through on Friday. It would be nice for the Knicks to get the blowout dub tonight. I'll take any type of dub, though, to be honest. Brunson to the line for the second one. Made the first one. Now opportunity to put us up by 10, and does. The Knicks doing a great job from the free throw line here today. I'm not going to lie to you. We might have to change the scoreboard. As nice as this one looks, it's very behind. It takes forever to keep up with the game. So we might have to go scoreboard hunting here in this second quarter. But right now, Knicks up 27-17. DeMar DeRozan doing what he does best, but gets blocked. And here's Deuce McBride getting his first minutes. Deuce McBride, who was starting for a long period of time, but with OG Anunoby coming back, Deuce McBride going back to the bench, but still continuing to play well. OG Anunoby pump fakes, and typically you go away from the pump fake, but OG elected to dribble towards the pump fake, and a lot of contact happening, but luckily it favors the Knicks. Yeah, typically on a pump fake, you go away from where they're going, but he ran right into where DeMar went. I don't know if that is smart or foolish or foolishly smart, but it worked out. Knicks get the foul, and it's still our ball. Get those likes up. What up, Nick Nation? CK, what's up, Virgo? And yeah, listen to Virgo, man. You ain't like the stream, it's free. Hit that like button, let the people know we here. Kaiden. Right? Right?
We here.
Oh, okay. Hey, easy OG. You just got back. Amen. Amen. Hopefully Boston rests some the guys on Thursday. Facts. They're trailing by 20 right now, by the way. We're also keeping our eyes open on Indiana and Miami because anything catastrophic can happen, and they're right there looking to snag some upper seeds. They're right there as Hart misses the fadeaway jumper. Kobe White now trying to shake Brunson out of his shoes. Caruso to Carter. Carter back to Caruso. White one-on-one versus Brunson. White finding Carter in the corner. Carter for 3, and it's no good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson off to the races. The Bulls cutting him off very well, but he's still looking to feed, and he's looked at the hot hand of Bojan Bogdanovic. In my absence, he was making me proud. I heard he had a good game, or I saw the good game he had against Milwaukee. Brunson trying to draw a foul, does not. And now here come the Bulls, but the Knicks do a great job cutting off the Bulls' chance of the fast break attempt. Kobe White wants the 3. Kobe with the sidestep finds and Andre Drummond with the easy 2 with 2:10 remaining on the clock. The Knicks and the Bulls playing straight through, no timeout since the beginning of the game. This game is going pretty fast pace here. Best way to enjoy the game right here. Appreciate you, Rare Edition. Frankie, what's up? Him landing on that arm made me hold my breath, right? But you know what else makes you hold your breath? Every time Josh Hart shoots the ball. But that one goes down, putting the Knicks up by 11, 30-19. Caruso using the screen to his advantage and gets the 3 back. 22-30. Knicks now only lead by 8. A minute 25 remaining in the quarter. I am aware that the score is taking its sweet time to adjust itself as Brunson takes his sweet time to step into another 3. Brunson been talking to that referee about that moving screen a play ago and said, you know what? Let me put this 3 real quick so I can keep talking to you about it. But look at Kobe White. Kobe White, as I said at the top, and I'm sure I'm going to say it again, been absolutely amazing. This is the guy that the Bulls were hoping they get when they drafted him. And now it's curious to see what they do going forward when they have the likes of Lonzo Ball and Zach LaVine returning. But they're not worried about that right now. What they're worried about is the hottest player in the NBA, Jalen Brunson. 4 for 7 from the field, 15 points. Kobe White now trying to get the Bulls to break it down. Torrey Craig throws up some nonsense, but draws the foul. Yeah, the Bulls got a guard situation here that they need to figure out next year when everyone starts coming back healthy. Are they going to finally get rid of Zach LaVine in the offseason? What kind of role is Lonzo looking at when he comes back? Caruso, they got a lot of guards because, you know, they're finally seeing the Kobe White that they thought they drafted rearing his head this season. So we'll see what the Bulls do. But right now, the Knicks are taking advantage. And since it is a timeout, you guys can look at today's sponsor, Sleeper. The link is in the description below. Sleeper Fantasy. Right now, in your first deposit, you can get up to $500 matched on your first deposit. Sleeper Fantasy. Link is in the description. Right now, I'm trying to fix the scoreboard because I don't like this scoreboard. It looks great. It's very, very pleasing on the eyes, but it's slow. It don't refresh when I need it to refresh, bruh. So we gonna fix it. We are going to fix it. Speaking of refreshing, we gotta check on some of these other scores. We're gonna refresh here on some of these other scores around the league after I get this fixed. Let me see. Should we use? I mean, that got Brunson's face on it, bro. It's a good score, but it got Brunson's face on it. That's probably gonna look crazy. It's gotta be a good one, man. Just give me a solid NBA score, bro. That works. This one takes too long to refresh. There's Yahoo. I like Yahoo's, but Yahoo's man. Yeah, ESPN is butt. NBA.com is butt. What's CBS looking like, huh? Not a sponsor. Chuck D, shout out to the legend. Chuck D been on his grind. Seeing him everywhere on social media. That's our OG right there. Getting ready for the Knicks playoff push. Chuck, man, they were trying to tell me that Bojan Bogdanovic is no good, man. No positive outcome when it comes to Bojan Bogdanovic, but he looked good in his last few outings, looking like he's figuring out how to hoop in a Knicks uniform. And we've been trying to tell him, man. We've been trying to tell him. But hopefully he keeps it up. Forgive me, I'm looking for a score. Hey, appreciate the super chat, Chuck. Appreciate you, man. I'll let Nikita do her thing.
CK Knicks Nation Row.
Yep. Appreciate you as always, Chuck. Real one. Always supporting. Been there for a minute, man. I appreciate you. All right, we're going to use this one. Hopefully this one is better. It looks cool. Hopefully it does the job aesthetically for our stream. Let's see. Knicks are getting ready to get back into action. Torrey Craig was fouled, so now he's at the line for 2. Misses the first one. The score is 36-24. He's going to shoot his second one now. All right, this scorecard will work. This one could work. This one kind of cool. Got the blue. All right, we can make this work. Torrey Craig at the line for his second free throw. I might have to refresh because I see the score already updated. And he does. 35 seconds remain in the quarter. Knicks up by 11. Much better start compared to the last time we saw this team. I was going to call them lowly, but the Bulls, like I said earlier, are heating up at the right time as they're trying to solidify their play-in chances. Brunson gets tied up on the cross. Bogdanovic trying to get something going, but turns it over. Kobe White ahead of the pack. Kobe White with an extra move. Doesn't make it, but Drummond with the put-back jam. Andre Drummond has been doing a good job finding his role on this Bulls team. Risky pass. Deuce doesn't get it off in time, but does get it to fall. It won't count. The Knicks go into the second quarter winning by 9. A lot better than our last outing against this team as we were trailing in the first quarter. Yeah, that basket will not count, but the Knicks still have a lead against this team. 36-27 is the score going into the second quarter. It's your boy CK2K here for another play-by-play, and I appreciate you guys rocking with me. CK2K brought to you by Sleeper. Link is in the description below. Get your first deposit up to $500 immediately. This is a dope app. They need a PE residency in Vegas for real. But you know, don't give Chuck extra work that he don't need. I'm telling you, Chuck out here grinding, bro. Chuck working. I don't know, Chuck got time to run no residency right now, man. Chuck grinding, man. Bogus bricks gonna get it in the playoffs. Not much, but enough. It's hey, we need enough. Actually, my Kanye and Jay-Z. What happened? Big Sean, you sure about that? Oh yeah. Oh, you saw about this? Yeah, I brought back my old school sound effect for the super chats. I've been using that track. I love that hook so much. For the click hook, boom, 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 the boom, boom. I just love I love the beat. Kanye West did his damn thing on there. So I've been using that for forever for my notifications, and we would change it as the time would go on, but I brought it back. We brought it back, man. Had to bring it back. No, thank you. Only this fear. See, I'm telling you, man. My man, he said, "Look, I'm working enough. I don't need that on the schedule right now." That would be dope. Put you on the sphere. That'd be kind of cool. I would definitely drive up to see that. That'd be fire. Stripped in the air. Who you talking about? You talking about Bogdanovich? Yeah, that was a tough one. Is that what you talking about? What are you talking about? Orlando down 11. So they are playing today. Why am I not seeing them on my ticker? Where are they at? Oh, they're playing Houston, the team that unfortunately got kicked out of the playoffs after they were on a crazy run to end off their season. Hats off to Houston. I know Ime Udoka has 50-50 on fans, but he's done a good job bringing that team around. Now they got to finish retooling that roster, get healthy, and we'll see what Rockets can do next year. 36-27, Bogdanovich losing the ball. And an alley-oop, Duncan Temple, double alley-oop, but they missed it. Andre Drummond ruined the... Oh, I wanted Deuce McBride to make a pay so bad for that. Andre Drummond. And now he's rolled his ankle. This is going to be the craziest Shaqtin' the Fool highlight the world has ever seen, bro. There's no way. Let Torrey Craig do his thing. Drummond went up there and ruined this whole highlight. That's not the, oh my gosh. But no, him rolling his ankle is on a separate play as he steps on Hartenstein's foot and rolls his ankle. But you cannot make that stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, tragic. Oh my God, bro. You can't make this stuff up, bro. Yo, the NBA has been different this year. Oh my gosh, that is great. That is the best thing I've ever seen, bro. Oh my gosh. This game, and I was just giving Drummond his props. I had just said that Drummond was figuring it out, wisening up, playing well, finding his role. And this dude could not let Torrey Craig pop one off, bro. I mean, I respect it as a Knicks fan. Good, thank you. Appreciate you, Drummond. Maybe you with us. He tried to put, I don't know what he was trying to do, bro. Semi-retired Knicks Nation seats only work for bucket list stuff. Love that. Love that. Love that. Completely understand, man. Completely understand. CK, is it me or does Hart never seem to be aware of the club? No comment. No comment. No comment, Tuna or Twan. No comment. No comment. He bodied his own teammate. Crazy. Crazy, bro. Funky Drummond ankle is a big ankle. Hope he's okay. Yeah. Drummond can start his vacation early. He on our team. Yeah, I mean, look. That is crazy. I still can't compute what just happened, bro. I can't, man. Drummond should have stayed in his element. Facts. Drummond's been playing well, man. But I don't know what Drummond was thinking. I don't know what he was possibly thinking. I mean, if a point guard does that, then okay, I get where he's going for, trying to get the alley-oop, but Torrey Craig is athletic. Like, he was doing that for himself. He was trying to get the fans going. I mean, it's still stupid. It's still not something you should be doing in a game of this magnitude. But Drummond did not make the play any smarter. Don't forget. Oh, 2K! Thank you. Yo, Ron, you a real one. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, Ron. Appreciate you, Ron. It is the second quarter. Appreciate you, Ron. Oh, it looks like it's a big injury. He's being rolled out in a wheelchair. That is not what Bulls fans want to see right now. But on the other side, Vucevic doing what Vucevic does with the crafty post moves. But yeah, that's not a good sign. Immediately after the play that he had to then roll his ankle, that is just a series of unfortunate events for Andre Drummond. Hopefully everything's okay. Hartenstein, who's been mastering that left-handed floater, gets another one to fall there. 38-29 is the score with 10:40 left in the game. Craig finding Vucevic. Vucevic for three, misses everything, and it's Knicks ball. Drummond been killing us, but Mitch, iHeart, 12 foul, two-headed beast. Facts. Don't want the third seed. My father said, when I was younger, hard times build better men. So you saying that, is that what Drummond's doing to himself? He doing it on purpose to make himself better? Is that your reasoning here? Whole body weight was on that ankle twist. Ouch. Yeah, man. Hate to see that. Hate to see that, man. Yeah, I just realized. Yeah, that was stupid Cody Rhodes, man. I just realized that. Yeah. It really. I don't know if y'all saw my face like freeze. I'm like, oh wait a minute, this is stupid. Anyways, Donte DiVincenzo balancing on the baseline to get the baseline jam. Knicks holding on to a double-digit lead, 40-29. Kobe White finding an open Torrey Craig. Man, that shot is different. I look like he just threw it up, made a prayer. I like Torrey Craig's game. I think he's very underrated. I would like him as a cheap veteran pickup. But man, that shot looked crazy from this angle. Torrey Craig doing a good job defensively on Bogdanovic. Donte DiVincenzo looking to be the lead man to go to here in the second quarter as he gets another bucket to fall. 10-point game. I think this Jalen Terry finding Craig. Craig goes right after Bogdanovic. Cannot get the finish. Knicks trying to get the rebound. They don't. Kobe White ends up with the ball in his hands, being guarded by Deuce McBride. McBride, only man to beat. Kobe White with the very difficult layup, and he hits it. 9:15 remains in the half, and Kobe White continues his tear right now. He's been playing really good basketball, but so is this guy, even though he misses that three. Hold up. Let me pay homage to the legendary Ryman. Yeah. Show that respect. Show respect. Vucevic going to stay far away from playing defense, blocking shots and stopping penalty. Yep. 6-point game for the Chicago Bulls after that last one, forcing a timeout by Tom Thibodeau and the New York Knicks, who were holding on to a double-digit lead for the majority of this quarter. But here come the Bulls. Tibbs don't like. Tibbs call time. Getting this 2K started. How is that not a moving pick? Because, you know, those calls we don't get those calls against us. We get those calls for us. It's the law. Where is oh, there it is. Wink, 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 wink. That Bulls fan look crazy. What are they doing? Oh, take a bow. They take a bow. That's actually kind of funny. I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all. Hey, get down from there. Just take a normal bow. Golly. Nobody asked you to take a bow while doing all that. Lillard. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Lillard? Yeah, no, I'm getting 2K ready right now, coach. What's up, coach? I'm getting 2K ready right now. I already forgot though. We're just wearing our road blues, right? Nothing crazy. No crazy jerseys tonight, right? Road blues and their home whites, right? Yo, this bow camera is hilarious, bro. Yeah, this guy. Oh yeah, he is on his that was that Modelo? That was not Modelo. That's the other one. What's it called? The yellow. Oh my god, my brain. Bulls are quicker without Drummond. Facts. Drummond brings the muscle, but the Bulls are almost a little bit more dangerous without Drummond in the lineup, which is weird to say, right? Ain't no way the lead is down as soon as I hop in. Yeah, Dale, go ahead and step out for me, brother. Appreciate you. Go ahead and step out for me, Dale. Appreciate you, man. Everybody say bye, Dale. Dale came in here and, you know, not one good vibe, bro. Are there any takers on the Bucks blowing the lead tonight? Not me. Oh wait, hold on. 19-point game. No, I'm not biting. The Celtics, what's their roster looking like? Are they playing their main rotation guys, or are people sitting and that's why it's happening? It's been my pleasure. Billy Donovan. Oh, is there a rumor? Are there rumors in place that Billy Donovan could jump ship from the Chicago Bulls job to go take the job in Kentucky? Interesting. For those who are living under a rock, John Calipari decided to up and leave his long tenure job with Kentucky after being with Memphis for a bit. Oh, for 2 seasons, 3 seasons? How long was he? He was with Memphis for a while. But now he's making his way to Arkansas and starting a new journey. Missed shot there for the ball. Oh, let me start this damn game. Come on, CK. Golly. All this damn talking. Start the game, bro. Big miss there. Torrey Craig can't get the rebound. Instead, it's out of bounds on him, and it's going to be Knicks ball. Lands on his elbow, and he gave a loud goddamn as he hurt his elbow. I'm just reading lips. No, Yannick, bro. I know. No. Give it like 3 more minutes, bro. Everybody's playing except for Porzingis, and it looks like Al Horford. So they're missing their bigs. They're key to the rotation. Got it. Still, Coach Rubin's just a different account. Got you. Okay. Coach J. Okay. What do you mean, Coach J's house of 2K hoops? What you mean by that? What you mean by that, Coach Rubens? What you mean by that? What you mean by that? What you mean by that, player? I be gone faster than Uncle Eroy by Chicago. Are you talking about? You talking about Donovan, Billy Donovan? Yeah, allegedly he hasn't been contacted. But yeah, the Bulls are in such a weird spot right now. I would not blame him if he ended up going and taking that job if it was actually offered to him. I don't know where that rumor started from or stemmed from. Bogdanovich with the patience and the 3-ball. Love seeing that by Bogey. I'm working on some 2K content. Okay, I see you. Big spin and big finish from Vucevic. Wow. But when the hell is Woody coming back home, though? He is home, man. Is he still coaching Indiana? Big three, another one, same spot. This one does not go down by bogey. The Knicks are taking their sweet time to get started over here in 2K, though. I've been started this game a little while ago, and they taking their sweet time to get that one rolling. So we'll check back on that later. My score is a little bit in the future as we saw DeMar DeRozan bully his way to a bucket over Jalen or Josh Hart. 40-50 is the score. 10-point lead for the Knicks. It goes with the content. Bogey shot is gravy. Please believe. That's what I'm saying, man. Middle-aged Luka. Middle-aged Luka. We need him to get it going because he can be very valuable for us in any kind of playoff run. Also, we know we're going to be without Julius Randle in any playoff run, but I still believe that this Knicks team, at least if we're 90% healthy, minus Randle, can do some damage in the East. Big foul there from Vucevic. Hartenstein going to the line for two, misses the first. I just watched Dante DiVincenzo go coast to coast for a dunk to get this game started here over on 2K. Oh, great. My game is doing a little bit of the buffering thing. I'm still on the second free throw from Hartenstein here. I'll refresh in a second. Bogey working hard to earn that bodega nickname. Chill. Hartenstein making the second free throw. 6:25 remains. And the New York Knicks holding on to a double-digit lead still. Caruso trying to get past the screen. Caruso with the risky pass. It gets to his man. DeMar DeRozan goes up strong but cannot finish. Rebounded by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo now looking to get this thing going. Devo for the three. And he misses bad. I don't know if it got blocked. And I just realized I'm still on 2K. Sorry about that. I don't know if the three got blocked. But he missed terribly. So I'm going to assume that three ball got tipped. I'm not going to let myself believe that was just a wild air ball. On the spin, he's fouled. And DeMar DeRozan going to line for two of his own. No, it got tipped, Frank. I refuse to believe that he shot that bad of an air ball. I refuse. It got tipped. Ball got tipped. Nope. None of y'all could convince me otherwise. Ain't no way Dante DiVincenzo shot that wild of an air ball. Nope. Not buying it. Nope. Did he make both? He did. My score is behind. Hold on. No, my score's not behind. I'm behind. Hold on. Hit that refresh. Hit that refresh and we buffer. Okay. Yo, I just went on Twitter and I saw that everyone is sharing that Drummond play. I can't, man. I can't. It just makes it so much sadder because he got fouled or because he got hurt. OG Anunoby finding Brunson. Try to get something going against Jalen Terry. Big three for Deuce. Oh, just rims out. Gets it right back open in the corner. Practice shots for the young buck. And he can't hit either of them. The Bulls trying to slowly creep back into this game as they trail by 7. Good pass. Good finish by Vucevic. Vucevic putting the Bulls down by 5. And the Knicks now are watching the Bulls go on a 10-1 run in the past 3 minutes of basketball. Brunson is back in the game. He throws a heater at DiVincenzo. And allegedly it was tipped out of bounds, so it's still going to be Knicks ball. That's our ball, ain't it? That's our ball, ain't it? That's our ball. That's our ball. Oh, man. Oh, where'd chat go? Where'd chat go? There it is. Virgo, tell him, man. Get those likes up if you haven't already. He said, okay, I'll go with that. Yeah, I refuse to believe Dante threw that crazy of an air ball. I refuse. 2K 17.99. Still ain't buying Nicholas. It's a good game this year, man. It's a good game. Don't listen to the negativity. Good find. OG Anunoby gets it off in time. Rebounded by Javonte Green. The rebounds that a 6'4" Javonte Green is able to get is impressive to me. I know we see Hart do it on a regular basis, but Hart at least looks like he's built like one of them. You know what I mean? Javonte Green just looks little. By the way, huge block there from the Knicks. Going to be Bulls ball. Bulls now getting aggressive. Golly, why Kobe looks so homeless. Isn't Kobe White like 24, 25? Man, that beard got him looking 50, bro. Kobe White. What's going on, player? How young is Kobe White, bro? Yeah, Kobe White's 24 years old. That beard had him looking like he was 40, man. Kobe. The jump passes are killing me. Why leave the ground? Pump fake, please. Because they leave the ground because they want to take the shot. And they realize on the way up, this shot is not a good idea. I'm telling you, jump passes without intention are killers in the NBA. You should never jump pass, but sometimes a jump pass makes sense. Like right there from Brunson, that was a solid jump pass. That was a jump to pass. There was no, I'm half shooting, oh shoot, let me pass this ball from Brunson on that one just now. Javonte Green, who I cannot stop talking about because he killed us in the last meeting, misses the three. Mitchell Robinson gets fouled by Jalen Terry. But look at watch this one from Brunson. Brunson gets the pump fake. See, every intention in that play was to pass the ball. But if Brunson passes that one on the ground, there's a possibility it's tipped. He jumps into that one gets there. But the other ones, the ones that the Knicks are notorious for, more times than not, are I'm shooting this, oh shoot, I'm passing now. And there's never intention. But look at the standings. Oh no. What's happening? Whoa. Where's my score? We mean out of memory. What does that mean? We got the score back. Knicks will draw a foul through my entire thought process. He said homeless. He really, I'm like, what's going on, man? He got the Mitch Robinson look. I love beards. I'm team beard. Sometimes my beard is unkept, but you know. But the thing is, I'm cool with the beard. Just shape it up. That's all. Like if you, that's fine. But you know, you got the scruffy scragglies, bro. Looking like he got put out of his own house, and he rode to this game. The ball's moving around. Sorry, I couldn't even finish my joke because I wanted to see where the Knicks are going with this. OG Anunoby with the drive. Oh, he steps back into a fadeaway jumper mid-range. No good. Rebounded by the Bulls. The Bulls clinging on to an 8-point deficit now, trying to inch closer. DeMar DeRozan, the master of the mid-range, hits the elbow jumper, bringing this lead down to 6 for the New York Knicks. 2:25 remains. Brunson calling for the ball, saying, let me get this thing back on track. Brunson, one man in front of him. Brunson with the spin. Brunson with the fadeaway jumper, and hits it. Showing a little bit of mid-range magistry of his own. But look at Kobe White with a crossover and the take. No foul called, a lot of contact, but the Knicks get away with one there. Now with 2 minutes on the clock, the Knicks are on 5-on-4. Hart takes advantage and gets the finish. Knicks lucked out there not getting the foul on Kobe White. Definitely was a lot of contact there. I'm looking at the Boston Celtics and Milwaukee game. That game is not adjusting at all as Milwaukee is smashing the Boston Celtics. Elsewhere in the league too, I'm looking at Miami and Atlanta. I'm kind of rooting on it for Atlanta on this one. Houston helping us out as it's almost halftime over there, but Houston up by 16 against the Orlando Magic. And then I think that's all the games that have to do with us for today. So we're going to keep an eye on these ones. I think, wasn't there also Indiana playing? Indiana against Toronto, but our buddies IQ and RJ could not help us out against Indiana. Indiana's about to walk away with that win. Detroit struggling against Philly, another one we could use. So right now my eyes are on, well, not so much on Boston and Milwaukee. That one looks like it's over. But my eyes are on Miami and Atlanta and Houston, Orlando. But mainly the Knicks versus the Bulls, as the Knicks are holding on tight to a 6-point lead here against the Bulls, who got our number in our second meeting last Friday. 60-54, Brunson with a great crossover. Instead of going to the rim, he tries to get that contact, gets the contact, and now he's going to go to the line for two. OG, so many fouls, shaking my head. Yeah, because the referees don't know how to ref them. Never mind, they put it on Robinson. Okay, good. I mean, tragic, but good. That used to be a bad thing, but now Robinson not really drawing fouls like that. They just calling fouls on OG for no reason, getting ready for the fix. Remember, OG Anunoby fouled out on his debut. Caruso ankles must be on fire playing against JV. I ain't gonna lie, playing against Jalen Brunson, you hitting triangle a lot. Those pump fakes and the stutters and the head fakes, it's hard not to be biting on some of those, man. 62-54, a minute 20 remains in the half. Kobe White finding Caruso over to DeMar, back to Javonte Green, who gets stripped on his way, but another foul. And guess who it's on? OG Anunoby. No room to play defense in this game, the referees say. OG didn't even do anything there besides contest the shot. But it was enough contact for them to call him with his fourth personal foul. 4 fouls for OG Anunoby in one half of basketball. Interesting strategy from Tom Thibodeau to keep him playing with a lead when he had 3 fouls. At that point, you just rest OG for the rest of the half and, you know, go into the second half with the 3 other fouls and see what he does. Tibbs is a moron. Told you get OG out. Yeah, you know that one is beyond me as well. I don't understand why you leave him out there when he was holding on to the 3 fouls. You take him out, cut your losses, and hope that the Knicks are able to hold it down until the second half where you can bring him back with 3 fouls to use. Now he's only got 2 to use, and referees pay attention to that stuff, man. Brunson steps into a 3. Brunson hits the big 3, and that proves my point. The Knicks would have been just fine without OG for the final 2 minutes of the half. But instead, now OG is forced to be benched as he has 4 of his 6 fouls to be used. The Knicks draw the stop, and here they are in fast break. Hart not showing where to go. Instead, he goes to Deuce McBride, who's had to stop the fast break because he had numbers in front of him. But now Brunson trying to break down Kobe White. Doesn't get it. But Deuce McBride shooting another short 3. Deuce McBride not able to get the 3 ball to fall at the rate that he has been for the majority of this season. The Bulls here have a chance to dig in deeper to this lead. DeMar DeRozan turning around, finds an open Vucevic, and Vucevic brings them within 6 with 5.5 to go. And a risky pass from Brunson. Kobe White for 3 and hits it. Back-to-back threes for the Chicago Bulls with 3 seconds remaining. Almost turned it over a third time. But instead, DiVincenzo, oh, and he hits it. It's going to count. Dante DiVincenzo cancels the 3 by Kobe White from half court.
Tragic.
No, not tragic. It's phenomenal. Just above the half court line, he hits the half court 3-point ball. Luckily for the Knicks, to cancel out the three hit by Kobe White seconds prior. The Knicks holding on to a 6-point lead, 62-68. A lot different than the Friday matchup, but the Bulls are still fighting nonetheless. I mentioned before, the Chicago Bulls, speaking of the Bulls, Kobe White having a franchise record of threes made in a season. Not quite as many as Dante DiVincenzo, but still a good amount, 205. The Chicago Bulls are fighting for their playoff lives right now as they sit in the 9th seed. And this win would help them solidify that, as the Atlanta Hawks tonight are fighting against the Miami Heat. All these teams are playing teams right now battling against each other. The Bulls, the Hawks, the Heat, and the 76ers as well. They're battling to keep their hopes alive to get out of the play-in tournament. But the New York Knicks now, if Houston can keep things going the way that they've been going, and the Knicks able to close out this second half with the W, you'll see the Knicks jump back into the 3rd seed. So a lot on the line here tonight. Shout out to everybody, regardless of where you are watching from. If you're watching from Twitter, if you're watching here on YouTube, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me for yet another play-by-play. It's your boy CK2K with another play-by-play brought to you by Sleeper. Go ahead and join Sleeper Fantasy. The link is in the description below. Your first deposit can be matched of up to a $500. What? So don't sleep on that deal. Hit that and jump into the fantasy basketball, especially with the playoffs right around the corner. But shout out to you guys in the chat, man. Shout out. Will is right, Chuck D. What a series of 5 seconds? From a big three to a turnover into a three, and then a half-court jumper by Dante DiVincenzo. That is not what I had on my bingo card on how we were going to close out the half. Looking at the scorecard right now, the New York Knicks being led by none other than Jalen Brunson, who is shooting lights out in this game. A scorching hot 64% from the field, 4 for 5 from 3, and 100% from the free throw line. And what I love to see is with his 6 assists, only 1 turnover. I love when Brunson is playing well and his turnover to assist ratio is where it's supposed to be. So shout out to Brunson with that, but he needs help. That's been the note for the New York Knicks, especially since the unfortunate news of losing Randall for the remainder of the season, is who is going to step up. Dante DiVincenzo is typically the guy, and right now he's continuing to play very well. 60% from the field for himself, 2 for 5 from 3, which is 40, and he has the second most points in 14, 3 assists of his own. Then Anunoby, who started off the game hot with 12 points, shooting 71% from the field. Also 2 for 3 from 3, which is nice for OG. But the problem with OG are those 4 fouls. Do you think Tom Thibodeau messed it up by keeping him on the court there in the final 2.5 minutes? My thought is yes. But we'll see how OG Anunoby survives the remainder of the game with 4 fouls. Real quick, let me check in if there's any games I can jump into. Yeah, Toronto and Indiana is just about over, so I'm gonna mail that one in. Let's see what the young Knicks kids did. RJ Barrett with a solid game, 16. Kelly Olynyk leading the way. Looks like there was no Emmanuel Quickly for them, so that could be part of the reason. But the reason why I mentioned this game is not because of RJ and IQ. It's because of the Indiana Pacers, who are also in the hunt for this 3rd seed. The Pacers win this game, and just like that, they're in the race with ourselves, Cleveland and Orlando. So a lot of shuffling will be going on here in the remaining days of this NBA season. And that Indiana win only makes things more interesting. Speaking of making things interesting, Philadelphia also keeping their names in the conversation as they're about to blow out and beat the Detroit Pistons. Milwaukee, that lead got cut down to 11. Remember, as long as Doc Rivers is your coach, anything is possible as far as holding on to a lead. And just like that, Milwaukee is only leading by 11 points going into the fourth quarter against the Boston Celtics. So keep an eye on that one. Another one to keep my eye on is Miami and Atlanta. Atlanta trying to stay in the playoff scene as they're currently the 10th seed. And if the Knicks win today and the Hawks win, then we help the Hawks get closer to that 9th seed. But we need the Hawks to win, man. I know it's tough to root for the Hawks, but we need the Hawks to win to keep Miami as far away from playoff contention as possible. But we'll see how that turns out. So a lot of games to pay attention to. I already mentioned Houston and Orlando, as that one's in halftime as well. 12-point game. We're probably going to check into that closer to halftime or closer to the end of the game. But right now, the Knicks doing what they need to do, and that's take care of their lead. They lead by 6 points against the Chicago Bulls. Oh man, halftime festivities. Today, this is pretty Chicago. I like this. Got 3 dudes drumming on some trash cans. Shout out to Doug. If you know, you know. But it looks cool. Looks cool. Nothing crazy about this one in my mind. They're checking on 2K. How are the 2K Knicks doing? This one's a lot closer than what we're watching right now. Let me see what chat's doing. What happened to Giannis, major or not? Did Giannis get hurt? Is that why the score suddenly became so close? I don't know. I'm here watching this game. Is there an injury to Giannis that I didn't know about? Let me check. Let me see what the Twitters is saying. What we saying over on Twitter? Oh, speaking of Twitter, shout out to those watching the live over on Twitter. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, what happened to Giannis? I don't see anything with Giannis. I think he's fine. From what I've seen, he's played almost 29 minutes. Sorry, give me a second. Greg got me here thinking, so I'm trying to see if there's something to be paying attention to. Oh, I see it. 4 minutes ago. Oh, I see it. No, so it literally just happened. He's walking off in his own will, but not great. But you're seeing Giannis, like, he grabbed so many parts of his leg. I don't know what happened. He grabbed the back of his leg, but then looks at the front. I don't know. We're going to keep an eye on this one. That is not what Bulls fans or Bucks fans want to see right now as we inch closer and closer to the playoffs. But what worries me more than a player like Young in excruciating pain is a player that has a face of confusion when they're injured. That worries me. Though I never like seeing that. To me, that's a little bit more morbid than the scream, because like it's all like they just like I am in pain right now, but I have no idea what just happened. But hopefully it's nothing serious. We have no updates yet. This literally happened about 10-12 minutes ago. So we'll keep an eye on that. See if he comes back onto the court. But that explains some of what's going on between the Bucks and the Celtics with the comeback. But I mean, it seems like it happened after the Celtics started to come back. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. CK, you see that Zion block on KD? I did. CK with the Doug reference. Yep. Banging on a trash can. Something street lights. Yeah, man. Doug was my jam, bro. Doug was my jam, so much so that I know the difference between Nickelodeon Doug and Disney Doug, bro. That was my joint, bro. What happened to Giannis, major or not? Yeah, we'll find out in a bit. Greg, appreciate you for keeping your eye on that. Let's check it. We'll check on that later on. Maurice said, I think I saw OG wave Tibbs off when he tried to take him out. Interesting. Tibbs still got to be the coach to take him out, though. You got 3 fouls, brother. That's not really your call. Now, if he was fighting through an injury, I get that, but you got 3 fouls, brother. So Brent Lillard, that's what I was thinking initially too. It looked like a cramp, but that's not the reaction you have to a cramp. I hope it's just a cramp. I hope it's just a cramp. But that's not typically the reaction you have to a cramp. I hope you're right, though. That's what I thought, too, but we'll see. Milwaukee deserves everything they get. How you fire a coach with the best record in the East. Big facts. It's still mind-boggling to me that, A, they did that, and B, Budenholzer has still not found a job. I guarantee he'll be back this offseason somewhere. Hopefully it's in the West. Big up Chuck DP and Uncle Ralph MCD. Yeah, shout out, shout out, shout out. Doug is a classic. Yup. Doug was my joint, bro. Yankees in trouble? How so? He had a non-contact leg injury. Yeah, man. We'll keep an eye on that. LOL, Yankees in April. Zion in a Knicks jersey trying to speak it into existence. How does that happen? By contract? By way of contract or by way of trade? I don't see us trading to get him. Hopefully, I don't know. I was speculating. Yeah. You know. Hopefully he replaces Tibbs. Oh man, I know my money is forever. If there's a need for a replacement, my money will forever be on Johnny Bryant. If those Brooklyn Nets poach Johnny Bryant from us, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed because as much as we like to laugh and point at the Brooklyn Nets, that'd be a good job for Johnny Bryant because he'd be safe. All he has to worry about is just letting that team develop, continue to grow. Outside of the Ben Simmons situation, no prima donnas over there anymore. And my feelings are just going to hurt watching him thrive. Year in, year out, Johnny Bryant is sought after by some team. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. He needs to be the predecessor of Thomas Thibodeau when his regime is done, whenever that may be. Now, if Tom Thibodeau is lined up to sign a 5-6 year extension, which is still, the jury's still out on that, then, you know, Johnny B got to do what he has to do for his career. But I'm really hoping that what I've been seeing with my eyes, when I go to the summer leagues and when we're seeing these games, we're seeing all these things, I'm really hoping that they are preparing him to be the next up behind Tom Thibodeau. I'm hoping. DM going to Brooklyn, then DeJounte Murray. Oof, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't put that in existence, please. When does the Tim's era end? When it makes sense to end. I'm not really worried about Tom Thibodeau's era ending. I'm just making sure that we get something out of his current era. We celebrated that we're a better team now, but now it's time to act like we belong here. You know what I mean? It's time to act like we belong here and stop having it be a surprise year in, year out. It's not surprising anymore. We're good now. Let's act that way. Let's start making some moves. You feel me? That's how I feel about it. Shout out to you guys in the chat, man. It's your boy CK2K. Play-by-play. Knicks versus Bulls. A tale as old as time between the two teams. One of Chicago, one of New York. The Knicks trying to get their revenge after a beatdown on Friday. But they end the first half in a peculiar way with back-to-back threes. But luckily, Dante DiVincenzo able to hit a half-court three to negate the shot by Kobe White. But here we are. Third quarter of basketball getting set to begin. Knicks up by 6. Brunson wasting no time. Misses the jumper. Rebounded by the Bulls. And away we go. 11:40 remaining in the third quarter. DeMar DeRozan gets to his spot. Heaves up a shot. Nothing there. Instead, Vucevic hits the ball out of bounds. And Josh Hart trying to let the ref know, you see my headband is not on my head. Pay attention, ref. MH, what up, man? Not to cut. Kobe White looks like a cross between Moses and the end. Oh my gosh, Virgo. He said Thomas Thibodeau. Yup, Thomas Bartholomew Thibodeau. Are we worrying about current Knicks or the Nets' future? Come on now. I ain't worried about the Nets' future. I'm just worried about losing Johnny Bryant. That's all I was worried about. I ain't worried about nothing in the Nets. I just don't want to lose Johnny B. He's ours, man. That's our future. We're going to continue this reign, man. We got to have our predecessor. We got to keep this reign going. Josh Hart with the drive, finding DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo finding Hartenstein with the drive and the put down. I was going to say put back, but it was definitely not a put back. 72-62, 10:30 remaining in the third. Kobe White with the pass, and Vucevic fights and gets the finish, 64-72. Great fight there for Vucevic and the Bulls. Let's go indeed, the one. Let's go indeed. Let's go indeed. 3 to 4 years, we've made playoffs with Thibodeau, but we got to change from perennial playoff team to a. That's what I'm saying. Now we got to act like we belong there, and OG Anunoby agrees as he hits the big corner three, putting the Knicks back up by double digits. 9:56 remaining here in the third quarter. Kobe White, who's been having a great game so far, trying to manufacture some contact, but there was nothing there. Throws up a wild shot, and here come the Knicks. Josh Hart, contact, but instead finding Dante, and the Knicks are on a roll. Dante DiVincenzo hitting the corner three, which forces the Bulls to call a timeout. He said Clyde singing. What Clyde over there singing? What? Moving and grooving. Big facts, big facts. Knicks get the second seed and finish the story. There you go. Gotta believe, man. Gotta believe. Any updates on Giannis? Everything good with Giannis? Everything good with Giannis? Oh my gosh. A left calf strain is the update from Adrian Wojnarowski. A left calf strain, which is never a fun injury. No, what am I? I'm thinking of a high ankle sprain. I'm not. Left calf strain is not what I'm. Is not what I. What does that mean? Why did he fall? I need more answers, Tibbs or Tibbs. Woj. I need more answers. I need more answers, Mr. Wojnarowski. Adrian Wojnarowski. I need more answers. OG's elbow getting stronger. 3 looking online tonight. Amen. 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 Anytime OG Anunoby's making jumpers, it's a good time for us Knicks fans, for sure. Non-contact strain. That's what I'm saying. Like, I need more info. Devo shooting like Reggie. Yeah, I said it. Reggie Bullock? I know you're not comparing Devo to that to that guy. Does that 3 answer my question? Dante pushing the net. Indeed. I think Giannis pulled his hammy. I hope not. That'd be weird. His hammy is a little bit higher than where he was reaching for. I don't think it's his hamstring. I ain't gonna lie. I instantly thought it was like a KD type thing. But to hear it's the calf, curiosity on going forward. But look at OG Anunoby looking like a tank. OG Anunoby doing all these things, looking real Kawhi-like. I don't want to get my hopes up just yet, as he's also very banged and bruised. But OG Anunoby giving me some Kawhi vibes. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm praying for. I don't want to put that much pressure on the kid. But that's the kind of vibes he gives me when he's hot. But we'll see going forward, Mr. Anunoby. Big take there, but big miss for Javonte Green. Knicks up by 14. Knicks looking to balloon the lead here a little bit. Screen coming from Hartenstein. Brunson doesn't need it. Brunson trying to use some aggressive crossovers on Green instead of sidestep jumper, and draws the foul. And one for Jalen Brunson, the free throw hunter. For whatever reason, the Bulls keep leaving Brunson one-on-one and thinking that that is enough to stop him. And they have yet to find an answer. Brunson to the line and hits the free throw. 81-64 is the score. Brunson now sitting at 29 points with a lot of basketball left to be played. And on the other side, just like that, another three-point play, this one in way of DeMar DeRozan. Strong take, draws the foul. Now he will get a free throw. Very crafty around the rim and in the mid-range is DeMar DeRozan, so that's no surprise. This pylon defense isn't going to cut it. Brunson's going to end up with 45 in a 5-point win. Watch. Brunson heaves a three. No good. Rebounded by Kobe White. White now trying to control the offense. Great cross on Dante, finding an open Vucevic, and Vucevic just gets the three to fall. 81-69. Nice. The Knicks starting off this half hot. But now we're seeing the Bulls trying to get hot themselves. OG Anunoby gets the handoff. Giannis just went down non-contact. Yeah, we've been talking about it for the past like 20 minutes, Daniel. Woj came out and said that it was a strained calf. So take that as you will. Knicks missing the jumper. Bulls trying to cut this thing down to 10 and do after the Nikola Vucevic attack. 10-point lead is not good enough for Mr. Thibodeau as he calls the timeout. Brunson doing to teams what superstars used to do to us for 50 years since 74. Uncle Ralph said team soft. Yeah, defense not looking great here in the waning moments of the third quarter. After a strong start, not looking good now. The 2K Knicks, though, holding on to a 3-point lead. Keep a track of that. 2K, as you can see, is one game off from being at 500. So big game for the 2K. Look at it, 16-17 record. I'm sitting good at a 21-13 record. But 2K now needs to make sure the right team wins in its favor. Sometimes the double on Brunson helps us because it forces him to swing. Exactly. That's why double teams are scary. That's why you got to be a good defender and lock up your man. But if it's Jalen Brunson, you're learning that's a tough feat. All right, let me pull up the Magic game. Bro, it is hot as a mug here. And Orlando Magic are getting smacked by Houston right now, 83-68. Is this another Jalen Green affair? No, not really. He has 12 points. Fred VanVleet having himself a night. Jabari Smith Jr. having himself a night. And the Houston Rockets unleashing on the Orlando Magic. But Milwaukee seeming to pull away even with the injury of Giannis Antetokounmpo. Back to Knicks action. Jalen Brunson gets the ball over to Hartenstein for another floater, something that Hartenstein needs to patent because he's been hitting that at a high percentage this season. 83-71. Yo, CK, these ads kick me from the stream. They kick you from the stream. They shouldn't kick you from the stream. Sorry about that. I can't really control that. I don't know why it's kicking you from the stream. That shouldn't happen. Ralph knows. It seems like superstars never missed against us. The opposition would do miracles against us. Yeah. Yep. Every superstar had their night. I mean, what's it called? Bleach Report even made a whole sketch about that. An anime sketch about how everyone had a night, especially in the Garden. Everybody had a career night against us in the Garden. 85-73, another floater from Isaiah Hartenstein. The Magic song's been stuck in my head. I hate it. I hate it. Me too, man. It's happened to me too. 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Josh Hart finding Hartenstein, who has been killing the Bulls. An aggressive pass over to Brunson. A 7'1" floater is crazy, isn't it? Brunson now, great stutter step, finds Hart. Hart doesn't want the three. OG Anunoby past two defenders, left-handed layup. OG Anunoby looking like a Chad, getting to the rim with no issue. 87-75. Nice handoff there to Vucevic. Vucevic back to White. White to Caruso. Caruso with the miss, rebounded by Hart. And the Knicks now are pushing the pace. No, they're not. They're slowing it down. 75-87. Brunson looking for the screen and elects not to use it. Dante for three just comes up short and rebounded by Vucevic. Putting hands up a tad too late. Kobe White with the move. And Caruso gets another three to fall. And now it's a 9-point game. The Knicks just cannot hold on to a comfortable lead. No timeout incoming. But the Knicks now want to get a bucket to put this thing back up by double digits. Brunson sees some contact, doesn't get it. Hart now gets the ball back. He has a great drive, finds OG Anunoby. He shoots the mid-range jumper, and it's out. The Raptors, I saw the Rosen. The Bulls, and he pulls from three. Kobe White thinking he's Brunson, but he doesn't hit it. But the Bulls tap the ball back out to the guards, and there's Kobe White. The easiest layup he has received all game long. Kobe White has been playing some inspired basketball here tonight. And that layup, no different. Knicks now only lead by 7 points, 87-80. The Bulls not going away. Timeout. Chicago. Knicks look like they're folding. Knicks are not playing any defense. They're really not. I need more deuce minutes. Jay Hart shot the ball. Jay Hart is frustrating. Yeah, I get in trouble whenever I say that. So at this point, I just throw slight jabs and then move on. If I ever say anything bad about Josh Hart, I get in trouble. But the Knicks will recover from this. Not entirely worried about this. A lot like the 2K Knicks are recovering from their slight lead that they had. Now they're holding on to a 3-point lead. Is McBride still in the game? McBride has not checked into the game yet this half. McBride got some minutes there in the first half, but since the third quarter has begun, no McBride yet. I need Shake in there, Ralph. As the president of the Shake Milton Hive, I'm right there with you, brother. 87-80 is the score. Knicks coming out of the timeout, watching the Bulls fight to climb back into this game. Brunson forcing up a shot, but gets the contact, and he's going to go to the line for two. Bulls fans and players in shock. Shake and Precious, right. Well, we can't play them all, unfortunately. We can't play them all. Tibbs loves an 8-man rotation, especially as we inch closer to the playoffs. So, unfortunately, as I said, Precious was going to be the odd man out. $2K got Vucevic in Jordan 4s. Never in 2K. I don't think he's wearing Jordan 4s in 2K. I'm trying to see what he is. Oh no, he's wearing those Paul Georges. No, they got Vucevic in those clunky ass Paul Georges in 2K. Yeah, I mean, I was like, why would they put Vucevic in 4s? That's crazy. DeMar DeRozan finding Dalen Terry, excuse me. Ball moves around. Vucevic with a floater of his own. The Knicks are just not doing it defensively. They don't look great. Mitch, the defense fell off. I mean, he's still not healthy. I don't know if I'll say his defense fell off. His whole game right now is a little behind. You know what I mean? Above the rim. Zip, zap, zoom. I wish I had a Manscaped read for you. But what's up above the rim? How you doing, homie? Vooch going to be gassed in the fourth. We'll see. We'll see. That'd be great for us, but we'll see. Because Vooch ain't really moving or working too hard for the buckets he's been getting. Brunson pulls for 3, and I buffer, so I won't know. I couldn't tell you if that goes in. I'm looking at the score. I think it went in by checking the score. It does not. Rebounded by Hart. Hart now with the extra pass. DiVincenzo with the finish on his own. Let me refresh, and they're just showing the replay. Orlando losing. They sure are. They sure are. Houston is opening a can on them. 90-78. $91-84 is the score. 3:30 remaining in the third quarter. The Knicks teeing up for another classic fourth quarter. Or will we see the Knicks go on a run and utterly blow out this team in the fourth quarter? But right now, it's not looking great for the orange and blue. 86-91. Josh Hart shaking up a bit on the other side. Hate him or love him, he's definitely somebody we need to see on the floor. But it looks like he is shaking it off to continue to play. OG Anunoby finds himself wide open for 3 and hits it. OG Anunoby. OG Kawhi Leonard Anunoby doing a bit of everything here tonight. But unfortunately, the rest of the Knicks just do not remember how to play defense. The Knicks officially became one of the best. The Knicks just officially became the best defensive team in the NBA according to points allowed per game and some other analytical stats. But tonight you would never know with how the Bulls are just getting whatever they want. OG Anunoby with the fadeaway, no good. And now the Bulls have numbers. Kobe White loses the ball. DeRozan losing the ball, and Dante dives against the steal. The Knicks are on the run. Hart with the open OG. OG, he's fumbling. Everyone's fumbling, but OG is too strong. And he's able to finish the fast break jumper, or excuse me, the fast break layup. Even after fumbling the ball, everyone fumbled. White, DeRozan, steals Gotten, gives it over to Mitch. Mitch gets to Hart. Hart gets it to Obi, and he stumbles. But luckily, OG is able to get the finish. I was just about to curse OG out, man. Man, OG gets no foul calls. Welcome to the New York Knicks. Welcome to the New York Knicks. Oh my goodness, we have the Reggie Jackson in the chat. I'm just kidding. What's up, Reggie? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hey man, real quick, appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Forget another play-by-play. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like the stream. Today's play-by-play is, in fact, brought to you by none other than Sleeper. Hit the link in the description below. Download the app. You can get your first deposit using promo code CK2K up to $500 matched. It's a lot of money to start off with on Sleeper Fantasy. Don't sleep on the deal. 96-88, 158 remaining in the third quarter. And Josh Hart looks like he's hurting everywhere. He doesn't look like he's healthy, and neither does OG Anunoby, who looks absolutely gassed, sitting down on the bench next to a great player in Alec Burks. 96-88 is the score. Can the New York Knicks keep this team behind here as Kobe White with a nice move and gets the finish? 90-96 now, minute 40 remaining in the third quarter. I appreciate you, CK, for not missing this game. K-Dot, I'm glad to be back. I apologize again for the last three. Blame WrestleMania 40. Oh, man. 96-90. 135 remaining on the clock here in this third quarter. Everything is shaping up for fireworks in the fourth. Speaking of fireworks, Miami and ATL with a minute left is a tie game. Keeping an eye on that one. Want to see Miami take an L there. We can afford Atlanta getting a dub. But we also can afford Josh Hart getting activated offensively. Mid-range jumper goes down for Hart, 98-90 now. I thought I really liked this year's WrestleMania. I was, bummed about Roman. Also bummed about that DeMar DeRozan fadeaway jumper going down, 92-98. Bummed about Roman, but I am also excited for what this next year is going to entail. I think there's a lot of fun storylines. And if the WWE does something I'm really hoping for with this Cody Rhodes and Rock storyline, then we should be able to see box office entertainment, just like what's his name, Torrey Craig, putting on a performance after he believes that he didn't foul Brunson. The performance so good, he's awarded with a technical foul. The Knicks now will get a free throw out of it. I need 23 points from Vucevic and 7 assists from DeRozan. 7 assists from DeRozan. Golly, where are you at right now? Brunson at the line for one and hits it. Brunson been 100% from the field. Tech support. Who needs tech support? Torrey Craig doing everything to give us the game. Shout out to Torrey Craig, man. Brunson now to the line for 2 more free throws after hitting the technical free throw. And first one goes down, 192. Let me see what 2K is looking like right now. Knicks holding on to a slight lead, very similar to us. With 3 minutes remaining, the Knicks holding on to a 7-point lead. As our Knicks, as we're about to enter the fourth, holding on to a 9-point lead. So we'll keep track on 2K. But Brunson now, 34 points, 12 for 12 from the free throw line. Something we would love to see on a nightly basis. Maybe not double digits free throws, but at the very least, getting the foul calls that he deserves. And we're seeing that here tonight. A foul called on New York. On the ground, so still Chicago's ball. One of those rare high-scoring games. This one will be facts. The Knicks not playing much defense as we saw a 3-ball go down from DeMar DeRozan. Not known to be a three-point shooter, but occasionally can knock them down. 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. Torrey Craig doing a good job defensively on Brunson. Almost pushes him over the half-court line. Nothing there. 6 seconds remaining. Brunson with the spin. Brunson trying to get a move. Craig with good defense, and Craig gets the block. DiVincenzo, a lot of contact on the three-point shot, and I think DiVincenzo is going to get free throws. There was a lot of contact on that, but by Tibbs' reaction, I don't know if he got fouled. No, he did get fouled with a minute 7. No, they're giving him nothing. They're giving it nothing. Another heat from half court. That one almost goes in, but DiVincenzo, a lot of contact in the lower body, and he gets nothing. The New York Knicks winning by 6. It's anyone's game. Can the Knicks hold on to it? We'll find out in the fourth quarter, but wow. I was sure that DiVincenzo was going to get the foul here. I ain't going to lie to y'all. I got to take a restroom break, so I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back at the beginning of the fourth quarter. I'll be right back. All right. Just in time to return for the action of the fourth quarter. 101.95. How's 2K looking? That's what I should have showed y'all. How's 2K looking? Ooh, it's a close one on 2K. About to be the fourth quarter. But see, that score is more of what I would expect from the New York Knicks. A lower scoring affair, but this one right here, points are being put on the board between the two teams. I mean, it's already 101-97 going into the fourth quarter. The Knicks don't typically score this many points, but look at the stat. Leading and going into the fourth quarter, the Knicks are 39-3, but trailing are 5-29. That is an interesting stat that I don't like. I didn't realize that we were that bad when we're trailing going into the fourth. It's felt like we've had so many comeback games I didn't realize it was that different. Wow. Big fadeaway jumper there, though, by DeMar DeRozan, putting the lead down to 4. Wow, though. Wow. That's an interesting stat. That's a very interesting stat. Brunson finding Deuce. Deuce with the drive. Deuce loses the ball, but he gets the finish anyway. A lot of contact, but a lot like Dante DiVincenzo, he gets no foul call. But on the other side, Caruso stumbles and bumbles out of bounds, and he gets a foul. Not quite sure what the referees are doing here, and also not quite sure what Tom Thibodeau is doing here. Already going to OG Anunoby with 11:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. Interesting choice by Tom Thibodeau. Terry with the ball, looking for the screen, throws up some nonsense, and the Knicks rebound. Brunson now in the break. Brunson trying to get anything he can, finding Deuce McBride, who wants to break him down. Great change of pace, and he gets the lefty layup to fall. Deuce McBride providing to be a weapon for this New York Knicks team, and now off the bench. But Kobe White has been something different this season. 6-point deficit for the Bulls. Knicks looking to put this one away. 0 plays for the center. What plays are we going to draw for a center? We don't have a center that needs plays to be drawn for. His role is to clean up. But Deuce McBride, trying to keep the run going, misses the step back jumper. DeMar DeRozan, get your hands on DeMar. I think that's what Tom Thibodeau was thinking, going with OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby doing a great job forcing DeMar to let go of the ball. Mitchell Robinson gets the steal from the Bulls. And here comes Hart, who monsters his way to the bucket and gets the lay-in. No foul called. A lot of contact. Looking like a running back. Looking like what Giants fans are going to start to see out of Devin Singletary. Plows his way for the finish, but on the other side, with ease, Kobe White gets the layup of his own. 101-107. Back and forth affair. 9:20 remains in the quarter, and in the game, Brunson going up with a very pedestrian attempt, but he does get fouled, and Brunson's going to get free throws. White is low-key nice. White is, this is why I'm going to keep beating it into y'all brains. Kobe White is having himself a season, y'all. Kobe White's looking good this season, y'all. Cannot take it for granted what he's been doing, man. We do need more effort defensively. I do agree with that. 107-101 is the score. Hart looking around. Brunson finding Hart. Now the ball in the hands of OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby trying to do too much and gets blocked by Caruso. Caruso never able to get the handle on the ball. And now the Knicks have numbers. Oh, Brunson needed to throw that alley-oop. Instead, gives a last-second pass. And the Knicks lose out on a fast break opportunity. I don't know what Brunson was thinking. Just throw it up for OG to dunk down. Hartenstein fighting for his life. He can't get the ball out. Hartenstein falling on his arm awkwardly. No foul. Hartenstein's mad about it, but I like that they're letting these two teams play. Javonte Green to Terry. Terry for 3. Terry hits it, but I think he was out of bounds. So the 3 ball won't even count. Back to back to back to back. iHeart always wants to make the spectacular pass. Just make the simple pass. iHeart was just trying to get possession so he can make a pass. A game where if you are out of shape, it's getting stripped. This is a swamp. Amen. 101-107. The Knicks are fighting hard for OG Anunoby throwing one up. That one looked like it was barely going to hit the rim, and it does just that. Now here's Kobe White continuing what he's been doing. Knicks moving the ball. Sorry, the Bulls moving the ball around. And how does Vucevic get so open? 4-point game now. Vucevic gets to his spot, and he found himself an open jumper. Interesting. Not what you want to see from New York right now. But OG Anunoby getting one of his own on the other side. Sorry, adjusting the score here a little bit. Caruso wide open from the corner. He does not get it to fall. 109-103, 7:18 remaining. Still a lot of basketball left to be played. Brunson finding an open Deuce. Deuce had Kobe White backpedaling a little bit. Instead, he hands it off to Hartenstein. Hartenstein trying to dictate the offense. Brunson pulls for three and hits the big three-pointer in front of the Bulls bench and throws up the three fingers to let them know. Knicks giving themselves a safe 9-point lead now, and the Bulls have to talk about it in the timeout. Big shot there from Jalen Brunson. Brunson says, Chicago town suck, but I heart surrendered. Wow, our starters got to play overtime against the Bulls. Yeah, I don't know how I feel necessarily about that with the playoffs literally a week away. That was an angry three. Brunson 3 shy from his 40 piece. He's going to get the 40 ball. He always gets the 40 ball. JB MVP, I'm here for it. Game is far from over with our trash defense tonight. But luckily the offense surviving throughout the defense. Brunson with 37. Dante with 19. And OG Anunoby with a 24-point game. Love to see that. Now, 10 minutes remain in the Houston-Orlando game. And Orlando cuts it down to 11, or excuse me, cuts it down to 9. So that one is far from over. Orlando could come back and steal that victory against a Houston team that's already checked out. We'll see. Does Houston have our backs? We'll pay close attention to that. Also, Atlanta holding on to a 1-point lead over Miami. That's a good sign. So we'll pay attention to that as well. I don't like Knicks play tonight. Yeah, the fact that we have to rely so heavily on our starters, I'm not a fan of, especially against this team. I know they're fighting for their playoff hopes and they have something to play for. We can't really be concerned about that. If we're trying to be the third best team in the East, we got to look the part. And tonight, though we are holding on to a 9-point lead, Uncle Ralph, I hear what you're saying. Need Deuce to step up more offensively. I'm okay with Deuce so far. What up, Sea Green Foam? I feel like Austin Powers. Why won't you die, y'all, in the 9th? But the Chicago Bulls see hope. They see that they have an opportunity. They're a play-in team. That does not mean their playoff hopes are up. Kobe White, DeMar DeRozan, Alex Caruso, Vucevic, all these guys playing for something. DeMar almost spun into a mid-range jumper, but instead, Kobe White showing off the layup package, and they're going to call a foul. Here come the refs to save the day here. That one, to me, with all of the no calls that have been going on thus far, great defense there by Hartenstein, by the way. That is the foul they choose to call. That is a wild one. And it sounds like it was against Hartenstein. which even makes even less sense. Just when I was happy with how the referees were letting this one go, they say, CK, hold your breath, brother. Don't even compliment him. Hey, Chuck, that's 100%. That's why I appreciate Greg's presence every single one of these streams. You got to have a Greg, man. You got to have the world's most pessimistic Knicks fan. This man, Greg, will say the Knicks lose in the first quarter. You know, it is what it is, man. $104, $112, $628 remains in the fourth quarter. Isaiah Hartenstein looking to dictate the offense. Great handoff to Hart. Great pull-up by Hart. And a great finish by Josh Hart. 10-point game. 6 remaining. Can the Knicks get it done? Great defense from Hartenstein and the steal. The Knicks showing that the defense can clean up just in time. Great stop there from the Knicks. Brunson now one man to beat. Steps back into a 3, and it's a 40-piece for Jalen Brunson. But right away, the Knicks give up a bucket. But Jalen Brunson secures another 40-point game to add to the season total. But can it come in a victory as the Knicks are still holding on to an 11-point lead? Ball moves around. Deuce McBride heard the call, and he overshoots the open corner 3. To Frank's point. Needs him to step up. That's a shot he needs to make. OG Anunoby staying aggressive on DeMar, but gets caught with 2 screens. Great defense from Hartenstein. Hartenstein saying it's deflected off of DeRozan. And I was gonna say, you look, we got 4 minutes left in this game. You can't take it with you. Might as well try it out. Now, I don't see what Hartenstein saw, but we're gonna check the replay right now. Hartenstein swears it's off of, and he's right. That is 100% off of DeRozan. Hartenstein initiates the ball going out, and DeRozan pushes it out. Hartenstein is 1,000% correct on that call, but we'll see if the referees agree. Shout out to Isaiah Hartenstein staying adamant that they needed to challenge that call. And this is the suggestion that a lot of Knicks fans have. A lot of Knicks fans are always displeased when we use our challenges earlier on in the game, because then you don't have the ability to use it at this point unless you win the challenge and you get a second one. So shout out to the Knicks for using that challenge at the right time. Illinois fans wondering how the hell Brunson even left the state. I bet you some Illinois fans don't even remember or even know Brunson's from over there. Greg will make trades by halftime. Facts. $10.40-point games this season, out only behind Luka. Isn't that funny how that's working out? Random schedule commercial. I don't have commercials right now. I'm watching the fans losing their mind to the t-shirt cannons by the Bulls. This beat is all over the place right now. Randall Skechers are thumbs down. I have no problem with the Skechers. I just don't like the price. That's it. Hey, Ashley Nicole Moss popped up on my stream, I am using CBS's score for tonight's game, and I just got a little commercial with Ashley on her new show. So shout out to Ashley, man. Doing the damn thing. Doing the damn thing. Don't you dare buy those. Nah, I ain't gonna buy them. I ain't gonna buy them. 117-106. The Heat and the Hawks are in double overtime, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Also, the Houston Rockets maintaining their lead over Orlando. So things could still go our direction with the teams close to us in the standings. Brunson up and good for the jumper. 42 points, 12 of 21 shooting. Brunson with another efficient 40-piece. Will he need to go to 50? We'll see. Big three, big bucket there from Vucevic. The Knicks once again just giving away bucket after bucket. 119-108 though is the score. Real quick, excuse me, checking in on the 2K Knicks. 2K Knicks handling business 95-90. Brunson hits a big three, but it's waved off. And Tom Thibodeau already using his second challenge after successfully winning the first one minutes ago. Thibodeau already immediately using his challenge. I think the call was offensive. And I mean, at this point in the game, you might as well try it. I don't think the referees are going to back off on that. To me, it's a 50-50. Caruso jumps into to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo looks like he was trying to get out the way. To me, this is a 50-50 call. Yeah, no, they're not going to back off on that call. They're not going to back off on that call. Respect to the Knicks staff trying to give this one to Brunson, but I don't think the referees are going to back off on this decision. I think they're going to keep that one. No, the sketches are Basura. Yeah. I bet you they comfortable, though. I bet you they comfortable as hell, man. I'll wear Knicks Crocs before. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Crocs will never, ever, ever, ever be worn by me. I can't stand Crocs. I don't understand the fab around Crocs. I don't care what anyone says. They're not comfortable. They stink. They smell. They look. I can't do it. I don't co-sign Crocs. Get it? What happened to slides? What happened to a good old-fashioned pair of slides, bro? When did slides get replaced by this ugly meme of a shoe? Like, what happened? Anyways, Crocs and Skechers are no bueno. Hey man, I got Skechers for the kids. I ain't gonna lie. They got their swag shoes, but I also got them some Skechers. Look, man, those Skechers comfy as a mug. I don't have a pair, but I ain't against it. I ain't gonna lie. But Crocs, bro, nah, hell no, nope. Just because I was told I'm supposed to wear Crocs because it's a fad, hell no. Not doing it, man. Can't catch me in no Crocs. Crocs are worse than Skechers. Facts. Big facts. We watch CK. Dad fashion is in. I'm cool with dad fashion. I have no issue with dad fashion. Oh, my stream froze. Oh, we good. I have no problem with dad fashion. I like the dad vibe, but the Crocs is not dad fashion. I don't want that. As a father, as a representative of the father community, I do not co-sign as Crocs being dad fashion. Hell nah. No, I don't want it. I don't care. I will always, if I'm going that far, I will always, always, always have a pair of slides. DeMar DeRozan tears his way to the rim. 110, 119. DeRozan, he gives me the vibes as a Crocs guy. He probably got some Bulls Crocs in his bag in the locker room. 119, 110, 333 remains in the game. What about CK? Do I look like Tom Brady to you, bro? I have no problem with Uggs. I ain't wearing no damn Uggs though. But at least Uggs look comfy as a mug. Guys wearing Uggs is kind of weird, but do you? Because they look comfy. I ain't gonna hate on them. I ain't doing it though. Tom Brady looked like he had a great time in his Uggs. I couldn't do it though. Not for me, man. Dante DiVincenzo. Wild pass. There it is. What y'all be calling those passes? CTE passes? What y'all be calling those? Y'all be calling those was the CTE passes? Because I don't know who DiVincenzo saw. Even if somebody was standing in that vicinity, there's no way that person was catching that ball. DeRozan is looking like 2019 Julius Randle. Spin move after spin move. There's an artistry, though, to the way DeRozan spins into those layups. But still, very wild attempt. 110, 119, and a turnover for the Knicks. Oh, Kobe White, and the move and the finish. Kobe White out here showing off his Kyrie Irving-esque layup package. 112, 119. 7-point game. The Knicks need to get a control on the ending moments here, and another almost turnover for the Knicks. And now the Bulls want to challenge the play. Brunson pushing Caruso out the way, saying, let's continue this damn game. The Bulls elect not to challenge it as we move forward. DiVincenzo finding OG. OG finding Brunson. Brunson is hunting for this 50-point game. Brunson with the fadeaway jumper, just short, but rebounded by Hart. Hart gets fouled. A lot of contact on that foul, but everyone is joking and having a good time. As you know, Caruso and Hart, former teammates, so no harm, no foul there. A little extra umph when it comes to a guy that you once hooped with. Nothing to think too much about there. Virgo said Crocs are dope. No! I wear Air Monarchs. There you go. No, I'm not co-signing Crocs. I will understand a lot of things. Crocs, I will never give a chance. Never. Just like I'm never going to give. I was trying to transition. I had nothing there. Oh, good steal there for the Knicks. DiVincenzo picks it up. A lot of contact. That should be a foul on DeRozan. DeRozan trying to sell it as much as he can. But DeRozan definitely the aggressor in this possession. And that should be a foul on him. 2K, though, has made its choice. And 2K elects to rock with the New York Knicks. 2K has selected the Knicks 107 to 100. Well, any hopes at a gift card giveaway are out the table here tonight, as there's no way that score is going to happen. But will 2K get the prediction right? Brunson pulls up and hits another three ball. 45 for the Brunson burner. 122, 112. The Bulls are running out of time here. DeRozan throws one up for three, but it's rebounded by Javonte Kobe White, and he can't hit either. Josh Hart with the strong rebound. And the Knicks now trying to take their time and get another bucket. DiVincenzo wanted to pull. Right decision not to force one up there. Take some time off the clock. And Brunson now waiting for a screen. A little too aggressive. Doesn't get called. Ball moves around. DiVincenzo for an open three. That could have been the dagger. It's not. Kobe White finding DeRozan. It's just a DeRozan and White show because they're the only two doing anything defensively. Good defense from Dante, but they're going to call foul. DeRozan going to the line for two. Blue Yoshi in the house. Had to stop by and say, what's up, CK? What up, Johnny T? Always happy to see you, man. Hope you're good. Trust me, that Josh Hart factor will give and taketh away. Amen. Scoreboard watching. Love the stream, CK. Appreciate you as always, Marcus Miller. You know me. I'm making sure that everyone is informed on where we're at in the standings. And with 2 minutes remaining, there's still a game going on in Houston as the Rockets are up by 10. But Miami looking like they're about to put away Atlanta in their hopes of dropping Miami for a big win. And I was personally hoping for Miami to drop another one. But Miami keeping their playoff hopes alive and getting a seed outside of the play-in. A lot of contact going on here. And they're gonna say it's a turnover. They're gonna say OG Anunoby stepped out of bounds. It's Bulls ball. That's an interesting call. I don't understand that one. A timeout now called. I don't know if they're reviewing it, but nobody seems to agree with the call made on the floor. Not entirely sure where they're going with this one. Interesting. Josh Hart is a weird mixture of aggression and lazy. Lazy's not the word I would use. He's a weird combination of he's a weird combination of valuable and WTF. That's where Josh Hart just he you know what I mean? He's always going one way or another on the meter. Heat did win. Yep, 117-111. Walt Clyde Frazier said the ball boys make 300,000. Ain't no way. If they do, respect, bro. He is passive and aggressive at the same time. I like that. I like that one too. Yeah, he gives me between like hustle and WTF. That's the meter for Josh Hart for me. That's the definition of Josh Hart for me. (122-113). A minute left in the game. DeMar with another nifty shot, layup, if you will. A minute left in the game. The Knicks only hold on to a 7-point lead. My stream is buffering, but DeMar with 34, 5 and 6. Brunson with 45 and 8. Can the Knicks survive this one? Foul called there on Caruso as Hart's going to go. Oh, he's not going to go to the line. They had a foul to give. Not sure what the defensive game plan is going to be for the Bulls. Do they get the stop or are they going to try and foul? They're going to call the blocking foul. So that means it's in favor of DiVincenzo, and DiVincenzo probably going to the line for 2. I hope Puma taking good care of Clyde. I'm sure they would. I'm sure they are. Dante making the first free throw fall. I need to quit my job and become a Knicks ball boy. Hot damn. Facts though, for real. That'd be such a cool job. You just get to travel, rebound, pass. Every now and then you probably be a part of the shooting drills and shooting games. That's probably like such a fun job. 124-115. DeMar DeRozan pulling for 3. The Bulls not going away. Kobe White steps back into another 3. Way off. And the Knicks get that rebound now with a 9-point lead and fouled again. This one on Javonte Green. Hart with the opportunity to put us back into a double-digit lead. Hey, what's up, Aaron? I see you, bro. Tips smiling. Eclipse, earthquakes. What the is going on? Hart to the line to put us up by 10 points. He hits the first one. 38 seconds remaining. Knicks looking like this one's about to be put away. Just like the game with Houston and Orlando. 118-104 is the score right now with about 50 seconds remaining. Houston set to put the Orlando Magic away, which would mean the Knicks in the next 5 or so minutes will be the 3rd seed in the East yet again. Hard-fought game by the Chicago Bulls, but it's not enough. Now it's a lot of back and forth and a lot of dreams and prayers from the Bulls. Knicks not the best at inbounding from time to time, but they get the inbound this time. Brunson with the risky pass over to Hart. Hart holding onto the ball. Hart gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line for 2. 17 seconds remain. But let's go New York Knicks. Let's go Houston Rockets. All of these are good signs for your Knicks. Now, we talked about it earlier as we are winding this game down. We do have 3 more games left in the season. Almost bit my tongue. And in perfect NBA fashion, not going to let us just rest, because they're going to give us one more back-to-back against the Boston Celtics on Thursday, followed by the Brooklyn Nets on Friday. Then a matinee game to end the season on Sunday against none other than the Chicago Bulls again. So the Knicks have work to do to get the 50 burger and solidify their seed in the Eastern Conference. But tonight, they take a step closer to that, getting the victory 128-117 against the Chicago Bulls. After getting embarrassed by this team last Friday, the Knicks worked a little overtime to get this one. Hart with 46 minutes. Brunson playing 42 minutes. Dante 37. OG sitting on 4 fouls, plays 35 minutes of his own, but all for the win. Orlando about to drop their game. The Knicks win. They are now the 3rd seed, and it's not over. The Knicks just need to keep on winning from here on out, and we can solidify our spot as the 3rd best team in the East. Let me refresh the standings real quick. It's not going to refresh it for us, but this is the standings right now. And it's good looking for the Knicks. 3rd seed would put us against the Pacers in the first round, which would make for a fun first round series for the New York Knicks. But ladies and gentlemen, man, I appreciate you guys for rocking with me for yet another play-by-play. Once again, I'm CK2K. This stream is brought to you by Sleeper Fantasy. Make sure you download the app. Use promo code CK2K, and on your first deposit, get up to $500 matched. So don't miss out on that deal. Big win for the Knicks, man. But again, bigger games on the way. Bigger games on the way. We got 3 games in a 4-day span. A 4-day span, excuse me. It's not over anytime soon. But shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to my chat here on YouTube. Shout out to the chat over on Twitter. Much appreciated. Thank you, Devin. GQ, I see you. Chuck D, the legend in the building. Greg, keeping all Knicks fans honest in the chat. I see you, Ant. God is good. God is good. Thank you, CK, for the play-by-play. Ron G, thank you for your continued support. Well done, CK. Appreciate you, James Harris. But I will see you guys. Well, I'll see you tomorrow because I'm going to have a video dropping tomorrow. But I'll see you guys live again on Thursday for Knicks Celtics. Or Knicks Nets first. Wait, I already forgot the order. I already forgot who's playing. Who we playing first? Knicks. Yeah, Knicks Celtics first. Yeah, Knicks Nets on Friday. Knicks Celtics this Thursday. Don't want to miss it. I'll see you guys then. Have a good one. Peace. Let's go Knicks. Hey, Orlando. Good job tonight. Orlando Magic. Just kidding. All right, bye.